Good morning, welcome, and thank you for being here today. We're from Institut Teknologi Bandung, specifically from the Facultas of Art and Design with a focus on visual communication design. We'd like to know more about you, your interests, and what motivates you to apply. Could you introduce yourself?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Maria Jessie, and I'm a high school student currently preparing for university. I enjoy working on projects where I can explore ideas, especially through visuals and media. I also enjoy learning from different experiences and working together with others.
That's interesting. And since you're applying for visual communication design, what made you getting interested in this field?
I've always been interested in how visuals can deliver messages and create an impact. I find it interesting that a design is not only about making something look good, but also about telling a story and connecting with people. So through school projects, I realized that this is something I want to explore further.
Have there any experience made you more interested in design or media?
Yes, I've had experiences working on school projects involving photography, videos, and visual presentations because I used to join student council, and I enjoyed the process of thinking about how something should be presented and how visuals could make the message clearer. So from there, I became more curious about the ideas and the process behind design.
So when you work on some project, how do you usually develop your ideas?
I usually start by understanding the purpose of the project and what I want people to understand from it. So that then I look for references and explore different ideas before choosing the final direction. So that's why I like taking my time to develop an idea instead of immediately deciding on the first thing that comes to mind.
If you join a university club or project, what kind of role would you see yourself taking?
I would love to see, I'd be interested in joining a media or design related team because, as I said before, I enjoy working with visuals and creating something together with others as a team. And I'm also open to leadership roles because I want to challenge myself and learn how to manage a team.
Moving into university life, how do you think you will adapt to a new environment in this university?
Um, I think that adapting will take time, but I'm willing to learn and step outside my comfort zone. So I plan to manage my time well to stay responsible with my studies, but also to take opportunities and meet new people and try new things.
What would you say your biggest strength when working with a team?
This is a tough question, but I think that my biggest strength is adaptability. I can easily adjust to different situations and people. I like listening to other opinions, but I also try to share my own ideas when I think that it could help the team.
In design, feedback is some big part of the process. And how do you usually respond when someone give you criticism?
Uh, I try to see feedback as something that can help me improve. Sometimes it can be difficult when I really like an idea, but I understand that other perspectives can make the result better. Right now, I'm still learning to be more open and confident when receiving a feedback.
Looking ahead to university, what are you most excited about?
I'm most excited to learn about design and meet people with different interests and perspectives. So I look forward to joining activities where I could improve my skills and gain new experiences.
So, if you could improve one more thing about yourself before entering this university, what would it be?
I really, really hope that I become more confident in expressing my ideas. Because sometimes I have thoughts that I want to share, but I hesitate because I think that people wouldn't like it.
Mm. Okay, before we end, we'd like to ask about your faith. How does your faith in God influence the way you approach your studies and daily life?
Um, my faith helps me to stay grounded and it reminds me to always do my best. It teaches me to be grateful, to stay humble, and also to trust the process. So when I face difficulties, it helps me to stay calm and to see them as opportunities to grow.
So, how do you apply your faith when facing some challenges or making difficult decisions?
I usually take time to reflect or to pray before making important decisions because it helps me understand the situation better and think about what choice is right. So it reminds me to stay patient.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your thought with us. Before we close, do you have any final message?
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very excited about the possibility of studying visual communication design and continuing to develop myself. I know that there are still many things that I need to learn, but I'm very ready to take on new challenges and also new experiences.
Thank you, Jessie, for the response.
Thank you.